Good morning, YouTube. My name is Annie. Today I'm going to make a Singapore style fried carrot cake. So, fried carrot cake is something that we eat quite often in Singapore as breakfast. So, today I'm going to show you, or rather demonstrate to you, how I make my fried carrot cake. So, stay tuned. So, with a fried carrot cake, I have some carrot cake that I have made. So do check out my previous video how I make this. I'm going to include the link. Otherwise, you can always check out my snack playlist, healthy snack playlist. So you should be able to find this there. It was frozen, so I defrost them overnight. So it looks a bit strange, but it's edible. So this is going to be like a Singapore style carrot cake, but I hope this is a much healthier style. So a little bit special, unusual from the typical Singapore style is that I'm gonna add shrimps, prawn. This is raw prawn. So I've already defrost them, and I'm going to season them later on before I fry them. And also I'll be using some honey instead of sugar. So you wonder why, right? Some people, they never thought about that. So this is just my way. I want to use honey instead of using sugar. It's much more healthier. And some scallions. And I have this, it's what they call it, the chai po in Hokkien. It means pickles. Let me just zoom in. So you can buy this actually in most Asian store. Usually they come frozen, depending on the area that you're in. I think in England you probably can buy them not frozen, they are fresh. But in Sweden you can buy them frozen. They are not very expensive. I think this is like $2 for one packet, and you can it lasts very long. And also 2 eggs. You need 2 eggs, and I'm going to jump on just quickly how to do this in step by step, and I hope you guys can catch up with me because my stomach is really calling. I'm really hungry. So I'm just going to lightly whisk the egg, and usually I like to add just a bit of fish sauce instead of salt and pepper. And also, let me see, where's my pepper? Some white pepper. Oh, it's empty. Oh, how convenient. I thought I saw it was like full. This pepper is really fooling me. It looks like it's full, but it's not. So I'm going to add just a bit of white pepper. That's all you need. And also the same for the shrimps. I'm going to add a little bit of white pepper. And a little bit of salt. And then a little bit of the fish sauce. And a little bit of egg. And if you like, you can add a bit of sesame oil. So just mix this around. And if you can, season this for at least 20 minutes. I'm going to make the seasoning. This is just about a teaspoon of honey, organic honey. You can use any kind of honey. And I like pepper. Again, the pepper is Swedish, so I have to use this. And then some fish sauce, just about half a teaspoon. And then dark soy sauce. I'm going to make the darker version. In Singapore, there are two versions, the light and the dark. I like the dark one. And you have your garlic. I'm not going to add that in yet. So I'm going to use the garlic later. These are just crushed garlic that I fried a little bit with oil, and then I preserve them in a jar, and whenever I want to use it, I just take it out. So it's really, really convenient. You don't have to chop garlic like all the time. And also I'm going to make like a tom yum flavor. So I bought this tom yum paste. So you can use any kind of chili paste. You can use sambal if you like. In Singapore, it's very popular with sambal. But today I'm going to try use the tom yum instead. Okay, let's jump on. Let's see. Yeah, I hope you can see. So let me just heat up the pan. And some vegetable oil. And then you need to put the, let me see, the garlic first. And I like plenty of garlic. And I also like plenty of chili. This is the tom yum chili paste. A little bit more. And then I'm just going to just heat this up. Just to fragrance the oil. And then I'm going to put the pickles. I'm going to put everything in here. And then the fried carrot. The carrot. So lower the heat, I think it's too hot. And my pickles are frozen. And then putting the carrots cake aside, I'm going to just add a little bit of oil at the side here, and I'm going to fry the shrimps. And then I'm going to mix this well. The sauce that we have, I'm going to mix them with my spoon because the honey is the organic one. It's quite solid on the bottom of the bowl. Okay, I think the shrimp is almost ready. So mix everything together. You want to make sure that yes, hi Rebecca. It's Sunday, it's Saturday morning. It's quite a cold day, so you see if I can quickly make this and then add my egg. So at this time, you want to add the temperature a little bit because you're going to add the egg soon. So I'm going to increase the maximum. Usually they like to put a lot of lard oil, it's the pig oil, but today I'm using vegetable oil, it's much more healthier. So I'm going to add the egg now. But I like this to be smaller pieces. Okay, so I'm going to add the egg. And then don't stir so much at this time, because if you stir so much, it's going to be like a lump. So you just want to make sure you have enough oil, not too much, because it's really unhealthy. Try to keep to the minimum, and then let this fry for a while. And then you want to just flip them. I think the pan is a bit too hot. I'm going to try and do the most as I can. Flip them. Okay, and then at this point, I like to add the seasoning. I hope I can zoom in a little bit so you can see closer. Yep. It's almost done. So if you want it to be a little bit more moist, you can actually add a little bit of stock. But I think I'm okay with this. So I'm going to add the scallion on top. And this will be my carrot cake. Off the heat. Now I'm boiling something over the other side. So let me just show you. Forgot to say hi. Hello. Yeah. You forgot or I forgot? I think I did say hi to you, right? So, Rebecca Paul Gonzala. Thank you for joining me in my live streaming. It's really cool to have you guys join me here. I know it's kind of difficult at this time, but we're gonna try our best to do as much. LG is working most weekend now, so it means that I can do more live streaming. When he's not around, I find it's much more comfortable to do live streaming. So here you go. This is my carrot cake. I'm gonna see if you can see this. And I'm making this beauty soup. It's a white fungus soup. I'm going to reduce the temperature. So this is going to be my Chinese herbal dessert. This is actually white fungus and goji seed. So I'm boiling this away, and I'm going to put very little honey instead of sugar in. Usually the Chinese, they like to put the rock sugar, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add just honey. So guys, Rebecca, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you guys again in my next live streaming. Let me just zoom in and show you guys how it looks like. Oh, you yourself, you've forgotten to say hi. It's okay, my dear. So, I don't know what you guys are going to be doing, but for me, definitely, I am going out today. I'm enjoying my cup of tea and I'm going to take a photo shoot on this carrot cake. Mm. Mm. Chinese tea is really good for you, especially when you're eating greasy food like this. To me, this is greasy. And I hope that I can eat lesser this year, 2019. Not too much fried food. Let me just show you how it looks like on the outside. So I'm currently waiting for the temperature to rise a little bit. Oh, the wooden is gone. You see, there's a wooden piece here, and yesterday it just flew away. So I have to go out and find if I can find them. So let me just see how is the temperature. Is a minus 4 degrees. No? Oh, oh, what did I do now? It was minus 4 degrees. I don't know what happened. I think I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, this is the one. It's minus 4.7 degrees. It's not so cold yet. And I will be shooting my vlog today with my daughter. We will be going out for shopping later. It's really beautiful when it is bright. You can really get depressed when it's dark. I don't like to be in the dark. And we are just hoping that there are brighter days, which is usually in February. So some of you guys have asked me when is the best time to visit Sweden. Actually, it's for winter. I would recommend February, March. I cannot guarantee if there's snow in south part of Sweden, because if we don't have so much snow this year, to us this is very little snow. Usually at this time it's like mountains of snow, but this year it looks like it's not as much snow compared to last year. So I'm really looking forward to go out because we have just got a drone. This is our new drone. LG bought me this drone for Christmas. So I'm going to learn how to fly this in the open sea. So we are going to take our snow scooter and we are going to try and fly this thing, and hopefully we can get I need to learn this first because it's very technical and I'm not a very technical person. So we're going to learn how to fly this, and hopefully we can take some videos. So let's see if we can do this in this month. So as you can see, the snow is very thin. You look at the floor, you can still see the cats has been here. And it's really beautiful. The sky, I find the sky is it's very relaxing to look at. Usually at this time, I like to have breakfast. Good lørdag from Norge. Hey, Norge. From Norway. We have people from Norway. How is the Norway weather compared to Sweden? I bet you guys have more snow than us, isn't it? Norway. I cannot speak. I like to speak Norwegian. I always enjoy listening to them because they sound so happy and positive all the time. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think to me, it's a really beautiful language compared to Swedish. So I don't know. We live in eastern part, so oh, I just missed that. I just missed that. It's so fast the command. So guys, if I miss that command, it's not that I'm ignoring you because it's too slow and I'm too old. I'm too old to catch up with the command. So I think you say you live in the western part, which is quite close to the sea, right? Oh, just rain. I see. Joanne. Hi, Joanne. So I've been to Norway once. I really like the place. The place is really beautiful. Sweden is very flat, very, very flat. It's a lot of forest. We are like 85 or 90 almost. No, it was like 75, right? 75% of our land are covered with forests. So it's really beautiful too. But Norway, you know, you guys, if you have a chance, you should visit Norway. It's really beautiful there too. It's beautiful in Sweden. Best time why we recommend that you come in February, March is because then you will be guaranteed a lot of snow, especially if you're wanting to learn how to ski. As you can see, the floor is very thin, the snow. So if you want to learn how to ski and you are afraid to fall, so January, February, I cannot guarantee that usually we have a lot of snow, but not this time. I don't know why, but for sure it will come in February, March, and that is where you want to enjoy the winter wonderland with very thick, soft, white, fakey, soft snow where you can fall and you don't feel nothing. It's just like you're falling on a cloud. I'm just joking. Of course, it's painful, but if you're with the proper word, oh God, Joanne, you type too much. You know, your comment is too long. Try to keep it short because when you keep it long, Facebook, unless you are buying the super chat, then they will keep your comment for very long time. If you are just typing too much at one time, it just go and it's very fast, and that is the one thing really bad I don't like is that compared to Facebook, the comments stay much longer, but in YouTube they don't. They disappeared quite often. And if you can, oh, okay, now I see. We travel to Sweden every year to buy grocery, meat product like bacon. We have cheaper price than Norway, but then we have to drive around 8 to 9 hours from here. Wow, amazing. 8 to 9 hours? Are you kidding me? That is very far. I thought going to the shop like just across the street, just 70 meters was far. Joanne. Jesus, yes, yes, yes. Of course, I understand. It's much cheaper. In Norway, it's very beautiful, but the food is kind of expensive there, right? Everything is expensive. But again, you guys are making more money than we. So that would balance up a bit. Again, it's not like what you should be paying because you actually can live really cheap depending on what you eat and how you eat. So let me just go. Maybe you guys can join me for my carrot cake. Let me just see if I can put my carrot cake here so I can eat and chat with you guys for a while before I go out with my daughter. I get to know some of our Norwegian viewers. Let me just grab my chopsticks. and let's have breakfast. I see if we are having breakfast. Yes, we are. So let me just lower the tripod a little bit because I couldn't read your comment. I would love to read your comment and find out a little bit more about Norway. Let me just see if I can do like this. Yeah. Let me say yes. It's just a bit of shadow. So, good morning. This is like a mukbang without the face. So, but I can read your comment while I'm eating. So if you would like to chat with me, please do that. The thing is with the shadow, let's see if I can do it this way. I think this is better. Let me just get my chair and let me just sit here and just see. Okay, let's have a taste on this carrot cake. This is the shrimps and the carrot cake. It's nice. Tell me about Norway. The temple of Norway. What about compared to Sweden? If you have been to Sweden, you have known people. People say that Swedish people are kind of slow, and from the beginning, I find it's very difficult to understand because I come from a very high tempo, very stressful country like from Singapore. So the life is kind of hectic there compared to Sweden, and I find people in Sweden are very slow in everything they do, especially in the government department. If you want to call somebody, it's almost impossible to talk to a customer service. I don't know if it's the same in Norway. I bet we do have almost the same kind of tradition. You know what? I think it's a bit salty for my taste. I'm trying to cut down the amount of salt in my food. So I think you can forget about adding the salt from the fish sauce. Just the dark soy sauce and with the honey is enough. Don't put the fish sauce. I have learned to eat the Swedish way, which is really, really salty. And it's not good. It's not healthy. Usually I don't like to include the recipes because I want you guys to have the right amount of ingredients. So I usually like to add them later on when if I found anything better, and reduce on the salt and the sugar because they are very bad for health. And if you like, you can add a little bit more pepper. I think with a bit of pepper it's much nicer. I don't know if I have a reduced stomach nowadays. I can't really eat that much. I just need to eat like a small amount for breakfast, and then I'm very full. I don't know why. I'm beginning to feel like my stomach is contracting. I don't eat that much, but I'm still fat, you know, and I hope that I can lose more weight this year, eating lesser, healthier, and wiser. So I don't know, maybe it's good. But my goal this year is not to slim down, it's to be healthy. It's not that I'm not healthy. I think I'm healthy. But you know, woman of 50 plus, beginning of 50 plus, so it's kind of difficult to lose weight. So this few weeks I've been thinking what is really important for me is actually my health, better health, and I need to exercise more often. And because of my schedule, my work, during December, it was really um, hard for me to just relax because I have a lot of stuff I need to do at my work. I have this Christmas buffet that I did. It was kind of stressful week for me. So I felt like it was time for me to just sit down and take a rest, sleep, eat well. And I have this pain on my leg. I don't know why. At the palm of my, you know, the palm of my feet. And I found out that it could be because of my liver. So I think we have to learn how to listen to our body. And for the next few weeks or next few days, I will try to rest as much as possible. And then I will try to do a vlog about why it is important for you to sleep well, eat well, and rest. I notice people from Asian, they are very stressed out. And I really seriously, I don't understand how they cope with that body. To work full time because they work much longer than us, and also they have to, you know, most of them do not have a car. They take the public transport, which I find is extremely stressful. So when I was in Singapore, I felt like, oh, why are people let me just tell you, share with you guys one thoughts, all right? All right, this is what I found out recently, why it is important for us. Sometimes I'm not saying to quit our job, all right? If you think about this, from the day when you are born till the normal lifespan is 80 years, right? And not everybody get to be so lucky and live up to 80 years. And we start our life from working at 20. I start to speak Swedish again. At 20, and then you retire at 65, right? So just imagine the full time 20 to 65, that is like 45 years. Am I right? To work your whole life. You spend almost your whole life working. And the worst thing is that if you are dragging to work every day, you hate your job, and your kids is going to learn that it's okay, it's acceptable to do things that you don't like. But imagine you spend almost whole of your life working and dragging to work, doing things that you don't even enjoy. How fun is that? I don't think so. Is that fun? I'm not asking you to quit your job and to live your life, but I think that we should try to think what is most important to us, what makes you happy, right? It's, of course, it's not easy. In Sweden, everything is like provided. If we are jobless, we have the government unemployment scheme. But people in Singapore, for example, if you don't work, you stop eating. And how are you going to pull through that, right? You can't, you can decide for yourself how you want your life to be like. So for me, I feel like this is just my own personal opinion. Do the things that you love, all right? Don't care about what other people think. Oh, you should be a doctor, or you should be an accountant, you should be a lawyer. Just do what your heart tell you. What do you really want to do? Enjoy your life, or you want to slog your life all your life? And if you're lucky, you get to live. If you don't, you just in the coffin. So why should you even be doing that to yourself? So wise choice. Find a job that you really, really like, enjoy doing, even though it's not paying you well. As long as you are enjoying your life, I think it's very important that we all should think about this. And then, because it's our kids, the next generation that learn from us. Okay, I'm going to repeat whatever my mom or my dad is doing his whole life. Do you want that to happen to your own kids? Sometimes I feel like it is more important to teach our kids to love life than to live life. Because to live life, you're paying bills and taking responsibility. I'm not asking you not to take responsibility, but to live a life that makes you happy. What's the purpose of life? What is the purpose of you on this earth? Do you serve a purpose? And by doing all this work, does it make you happy? Don't care about other people, because they are not running your life. You are responsible for your own happiness, not other people. So why do you even care, right? So guys, I have to go now. I'm not going to eat this. I'm full already. I'm going to keep this for later for my lunch. Really, I can't eat this anymore. I'm so full. Thank you for staying in and listen to me and my thoughts. And I hope my thoughts will somehow inspire you. I hope in a very positive way. My intention for this channel is to eat well, live well, and learn to take life easily and not seriously. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. I hope I have more opportunity like that to chat with you guys and to share with you guys my thoughts. And take care. Have a nice weekend. Take it slowly. See you. Bye bye.